My organization, and actually we have been working in partnership with several countries, around 17 countries. It's a ILETIA partnership, like working in Asia, Africa, Latin America. So we all are working with the indigenous communities. So empowering indigenous peoples, and especially for empowering not only indigenous people for understanding the climate change, but also a continuation of our traditional knowledge, cultural practices that has contributed for sustainable management of the resources, biodiversity and ecosystems, how we can continue that one in Asia, Africa, Latin America, and that has a really huge contribution for NDC. However, the most challenges for us is like how we recognize the contribution of indigenous peoples and local communities on the ground that has been continued for generations, but hardly addressed by the policies and programs, and being a part of the contributors for the NDC. Work plan is a dream for indigenous peoples to be really implemented on the grounds. And because the parties has already welcomed the draft work plan here, and we are hopeful for adoptions at the closing session of the SAPSTA. One of the main issues we are facing while the implementation of the work plan is like how can we address the ground reality, the issues and concerns of the indigenous peoples and local communities and women on the ground. How can we address the challenges they have been facing by the impacts of climate change, yet contributing for the climate change resilience. So bringing the ground reality and addressing that issues and concerns by coming up with the different activities of the facility working group and the LCIPP platforms is big challenges. However, we have not lost the hope because we are just a starting point. It's, as I was also sharing in my earlier interview, this is a historical achievement for indigenous peoples. Throughout the history of the UNFCCC since 1992, when it started, now only in Paris, in COP21, the establishment of the platform. That has been carried along with the COP22, 23, and now here we are in Madrid with the adoption of the 2 years work plan. That was the hard work of the FWG meeting during the first meeting. And now we are here to implement the 3 functions, the knowledge and capacity for engagements and the climate change policies and actions into reality at the global, regional, national and local level.